Alright, we're live.
Gear dump.
We are live, yeah. Gear dump.
Literally, gear dump.
Gear dump. We carry so much stuff, you just kinda gotta just dump it out and go through it. But
That's what, trying to get everything lined up, kind of make a little smoother process here, but.
No, we've been promising a gear dump for our elk hunt for a while, and we're just kind of gonna go through what we take when we go backcountry for it. This particular hunt we're going on late season. It's second route
Second
we're
route.
going on, but they bumped it back
Yep.
this year, so it'll technically be when third season will be. So it's gonna be a lot colder. Where we hunt is, you can always guarantee it's gonna be cold.
It's
really
gonna
cold.
be cold. Yep.
So we're gonna have a few more items than we would normally take,
Yep.
like when we go archery or muzzleloader or something.
Yep.
But we're just gonna kind of just jump right into this thing. So
You first.
we both carry the XO pack. I got the bigger one.
6400.
6400.
I've got the born and raised edition, the 4800 pack. Really, I mean, only difference between this platform and the 6400 is gonna be just like a couple different pockets here and there. And like the 4800 here, it's got the Bro pack has got shorter pockets, whereas the 6400's got deeper ones. Overall,
Great pack.
great packs. You can't beat
Yeah.
them.
Love this pack. And then when the born and raised guys come out with their own pack, Hadley had to jump out and buy that bag
Yeah, I
because
had
of
to.
the extra pockets and
Yeah,
everything. So
I'm a pocket guy, so I like having stuff organized a little different, own little pockets for each thing instead of just throwing it all in one. I want to utilize the pockets, but
both run the XOs with the Kafaru gun bearer on it. I'm telling you guys, that's money well spent
yes,
to be able to go hands free when you're carrying a rifle.
yes,
Awesome. The
If
gun
you-
tucks up under your arm,
yeah.
and you don't have to mess with it. It just stays right there. It's awesome. Little
If you're
system.
not familiar with it, just check out Randy Newberg. That's the sling that he uses whenever he's hunting.
I'm
So
telling you, awesome.
we've tried having our our trekking sticks, poles shoved down beside our backpack in the hole, put the gunsling over it. We had external frame packs. We take the top loop off of those and we try and put them on it. It is a pain trying to get through the woods basically and just hike and just keep it on your shoulder all day long. So
Nightmare.
found these and they work amazing. They really truly do. So
A lot of our gear that we're going to carry too, I mean, we've hunted together since we was kids. We like the same kind of gear, so a lot of this stuff we'll only touch on once between the two of us just because it'll be the same stuff.
redundant. Yeah.
We both wear First Light. That's the
Yeah.
camo we like, it's the camo we believe in, and it performs great. The thing I like about First Light is it weighs nothing, but it is a layering system. But this hunt being as late as it is, I'm actually going to have a lot of layers this year. I don't want to get cold.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with I got the 150 wick long sleeve. That's going to be my base layer. And then I have the furnace hoodie. And
Klamath.
I have the furnace first.
Oh, you do have a furnace.
I do have a
Oh, okay. All right.
I do have the furnace. It's probably in my clothes bag here. But I have the furnace. It's a lightweight hoodie. And then I have the Klamath that'll go over that. And then the soft shell jacket and then the puffy jacket. I'm going to have possible five layers if it gets that cold. We got a possibility of getting a lot of snow. I don't want to get cold. But my lower layers, I got these First Light Long Johns. Awesome. Pretty heavy.
Yeah. If any of you are looking at them online and you're kind of thinking, oh, it's just a regular old Long John, let me tell you, this is not your regular everyday Walmart brand. Let's go buy a little white Fruit of the Loom Long John. This thing, it's there. It's thick. It's got some weight to it. It's not just a lightweight feeling Long John. I mean, it's a good base layer. I mean, it's feeling of it, inside of it. I'm telling you what, guys, your legs are gonna be warm.
Oh yeah.
Plain and simple. I mean, it's a good system.
Yeah. And then we both run the corrugate guides.
Yeah.
The pants.
With suspenders.
With suspenders. Oh, I love the suspenders. Not
Yeah.
having to deal with a belt.
No, I
Awesome.
never was a suspender guy
I
until the
wouldn't
First
either.
Light deal. And if you're considering it, do it, guys. 'Cause,
Very much.
it's fantastic.
Well worth it. And
Yes.
then Long Johns, corrugates, and then the puffy pants. And that's what my
Yeah.
base layer is going to be on my lower body. And I know it sounds like a lot of clothes, but the great thing I love about First Light is it doesn't weigh hardly anything. So I can take all this camo with me. It rolls up tight. I can just shove it in the bottom of my pack and use it as I need it.
The only thing different between my setup and Dusty's when it comes to clothes, so he's got the Klamath, which I told him before we started this, and I'm more than likely probably going to have to look into maybe getting that. It's the grid fleece one. But I don't know what boxers or briefs did you end up running?
Oh,
or you going to run this year?
I
know we were going to change it up. I ran last year. I ran just the First Light 3/4 leg, just arrow wick, like boxer, and I loved them. I mean, anything that really truthfully that I've gotten from First Light has been comfortable and
amazing,
and great. But that's what I run. I'm gonna look into a few ex officio. That's the one I was looking into. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I'm gonna run. I got 3 pairs of these, and then I got some First Light socks.
That's what I was gonna.
I'm gonna take 3 pairs of drawers, 3 pairs of socks. Well, I think 4. I got these the First Light Extreme Cold.
The cold ones, yeah, that's what I was gonna show.
Probably more of anything. Like if we get into bad weather, I have these, but probably gonna wear them at night.
Yeah.
More than
I guess
anything.
I don't have them in here. Dump some stuff out here. Bear with me, guys. Got a pair of socks.
The First Light socks, great socks. They if you're not used to wearing a one-piece sock, they will feel funny at first. But there's no seams. They're a one-piece sock. So and what's the word? They fit tight.
Kind of like a compression.
Yeah,
not
compression.
really compressioned, but I mean they're. I don't know. Let me see. It's kind of like. Oh, it's not really a liner. I mean, it's got more beef than a liner.
It's a lot.
But I mean, it's not going to fall down.
No,
basically,
they're going to stay on.
It's going to stay on you, which is also. I know this is the opposite of First Light, but this company makes good stuff too. Is the Kuyu. I run the Kuyu socks. These things here, they are great. Love them. They've got little extra paddings on each of the spots where you typically could have hot spots. There's a little bit extra padding, and then like in your arch, it's got a thinner arch support, and then on your toe box, it's got more padding than your toe box. Considering a good sock, that right there, the Kuyus are really good as well. Warm as well, but
that's the thing about you're going backcountry, guys. I mean, you can't just run back to the pickup and get stuff. So you want to get good socks and stuff like that, especially change them often. That jungle foot's no joke.
Yeah.
Take care of your feet.
Yeah, feet are number one. I mean, any chance you get to just kick your boots off, whether you're glassing or at camp, or whatever you're doing, eating lunch or whatever, kick your boots off, air your feet out. I mean, it makes a world of difference. Not only for like getting a jungle rot kind of scenario, but I mean, just to kind of like energize you. I mean, you know, stick your feet in the cold river. I mean, some of them kind of deals. I mean, it kind of wakes you up and kind of recharges the batteries. So it's good to do that.
Yeah. And we both used to run, which I think Hadley still does. He runs the Danners.
I run the Danner pronghorns is what I run.
I went with a different boot this year.
2 years now I've had
2
these.
years, and they are great boots. I have the same pair. We ran the same ones. But this year,
Dusty went with the Crispies.
I went with the Crispies, Crispy Nevadas. I absolutely love these boots. Great ankle support. That's probably the main reason I went with them is I have a weak ankle on one side that I've tore up several times. And these, when we did our turkey, I had them during turkey season back in those cap rocks.
Yep.
And I can't say enough about these boots. Out of the box, comfort, not one hot spot, great boots.
One thing we didn't touch on with the bags, which I'm sure a lot of you guys, you're gonna know this already with it being EXO, but one thing, I guess, are we gonna jump into the sleep system next? Is that what you wanna do? Or?
Yeah, I think we're gonna jump right in after the clothing, right into sleep.
Okay, perfect. So, in saying that, with these bags, these EXO bags, another thing that I truly like about them is they've got the dry bag.
We both run the full dry bag that come with the
yes.
pack.
So, in saying that, now that we're at our sleep system deal, so guys, let's say we're going backcountry, okay, well, whenever we pack, we're gonna put our sleep system, everything down inside of this dry bag, right? So we're gonna have our tents, our sleeping bag, pillow, food, whatever. Roll this thing up. Let's say we find our camp spot and we want to keep hunting, but we don't want to carry it around camp all day. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna grab this thing out of our bag that's got all of our sleep system in it, find our tree, put it underneath the tree, mark it on our Onyx, and take off hunt and come back. And if it rains or whatever, we know we're good. We've got our dry bag here. It ain't gonna get wet. I mean, it's gonna be perfect. So the dry bag is a way to go. It does kind of make it a little trickier whenever you're going to load your pack, because it's kind of, I've found,
It's almost easier to load the dry bag and then
stuff it in the pack. Yeah. So, but that's that. We'll touch on that. But you want to go ahead and jump in?
We got two different sleep systems just because we do backcountry but we do it at different times. This is the system we'll use when we go, say, archery, early season, muzzleloader, still kind of early. Run the Big Agnes Seed House is what it is. Seed House. The Seed House SL2. It's a 2-man tent. Really doesn't weigh anything. That's the thing we try to pick on our gear is the weight. Weight, but still quality, which there's so much stuff out there, but this is just kind of what we ended up falling on. We like it. Very easy to set up is what I like about it. It's not your standard, got all these different pole tents, but awesome tent for early season. And then I got I just run an insulated static V climate sleep pad. Doesn't weigh much either, but it does a really good job.
For the money,
I
mean,
yeah, they're great.
They're great. I mean, obviously, guys, you know, there's gonna be your higher end, this and that, but I mean, like budget wise, if you're a guy that's looking for gear that's on a budget, guys, you don't have to have like some of the name stuff that we've got here. You don't have to get that. I mean, there's other stuff that you can get that, it works just as good. I mean, like the climate, it's not at the top tier of your sleeping pads and everything, but I'm gonna tell you what, after using it, it feels just like you would sleeping on a $180 REI pad or something.
Yeah,
so I mean,
it works great. I don't have no complaints about it. Easy to blow up, easy to put away.
Mine's a little different. Dusty's, what's your R value on yours?
Mine is 4.4. So it's an insulated. The higher your R value, the colder it can go into it.
I don't think mine's but like a 2 maybe.
Yeah, yours was pretty low, but still worked great because
it's still good.
We put a tarp down.
Yeah, it's good.
And then we both run these big behemoth sleeping bags. They look huge. Don't let that be intimidating when you're backcountry.
No.
But I'm a big guy. I like to roll around. I like to move. I don't like to just be stuck in place. I won't sleep very good now. I'm not very comfortable. We run these big sleeping bags.
Stone
Glacier Chill Coot. These are the 15 degree ones.
Yep.
But you'd have thought it was a 0 degree.
Oh yeah, they're warm. Super warm.
That's your stuff sack, if you can believe it. This big old bag will go into here. Awesome. I think it's a 850 goose fill.
Yes.
Awesome sleeping bag.
Good wide foot box is another thing that I like about it. Like, I mean, if you're a side sleeper or anything, like recently we went to New Mexico on a fishing trip and I brought mine. This is my first time actually getting to sleep with it out in the country.
Yeah, we just got these.
But I'm telling you, room wise, as far as a mummy style bag, you're not going to find one that's got more room than this. I'm going to tell you right now.
I mean, look at the width on the shoulders too.
Yeah, I mean it's super wide. I mean, Dusty, what are you? You're what, 6'1"? 6'1", and I mean, I know you're not gonna be able to see the bottom, but I mean the bottom's touching the ground, and I mean, it's wide. I mean, it's a huge bag. I mean, I'm 5'9", 180 pounds, and I mean it swallows me.
Tuck himself up in that bag.
I mean,
Great
sleeping bag, guys. Yeah. If you're looking for, it is a little high on the price point.
It is a little pricey, but that was one thing we didn't want to skimp on was new sleeping bags because we've done it with the heavy ones for years.
Cold hunts, you go out and you freeze your tail off at night. You don't get the sleep that you need after hiking 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, however many miles you're going to hike in that day hunting. you get back to the camp and you've got a subpar sleep system, guys, it's gonna make your trip horrible, and you're gonna want to shut down and stay there, or
You're
not
gonna
get
find
out as
yourself
early.
making
You're gonna,
excuses.
yeah, you're gonna fight. You're gonna fight it. But
You're gonna find yourself making excuses to cut the hunt early.
that's it. Yep, that's it. So back to tent system. So this year, since we're going second season, we've got the new, or I got a new Seek Outside. It's the Red Cliff. It's their TP, not really TP. We'll set it up and it'll be on this video as well, and we'll show you at the end of this video. But this tent, it's a 6-person. It has a stove jack built into it. Another one of our buddies, Jesse, that's going to be joining us with the hunt this year. He's got the Seek Outside, I believe it's the SXL titanium stove.
Weighs like 2 pounds.
Weighs nothing, and he's going to be bringing that up with us. So this thing, super warm. It is a floorless shelter. It is a floorless shelter, but I'm telling you guys, don't let it deter you. Let me find this here. Okay.
I got what, floor tarp.
Tyvek flooring, and this here, I got this off of the Lux Outdoor website. I don't know, I can't remember if Seek Outside sells the flooring for these. I believe they do.
They probably do.
But I went with just the Lux, just the regular, just Tyvek flooring. I mean, heck, if you're around construction and you got a contractor that'll cut you off a piece, I mean, you could cut off a piece and you got one perfect for your tent. But yeah, anyways, the Seek Outside, this thing weighs really nothing. I mean, it's
with the tent and the poles
the
and everything, like 4 pounds.
tent, the poles, and everything. It's right at 4 pounds. And guys, I mean, like, this is a 6-man tent, and I mean, I can shove it down to literally nothing. Stakes and everything here, and it's got carbon fiber pole, 3-piece carbon fiber pole, and it extends. It's got little extensions in here, and you'll set it to where you need it. But we'll go over that later in the video whenever we.
Pretty excited about that. That's the only tent we're going to take this year.
That's it.
There'll be 4 of us.
4 of us.
And we got the stove and we got that tent, and
should be good. I
it
mean,
should be
really.
good.
I mean, the reviews that I read on it, I mean, nothing but good things were said about it. So it's exciting. I'm ready to try it out.
We'll hit on that, what we think about it when we're up there.
Yeah.
So, but with that kind of tent, guys, and you're up there, if you're in snow, being a floorless tent, don't try to scoop all the snow away from it. Walk around, have all the guys with you walk around and just stomp that snow down.
It's insulation.
Yeah. Put your tent over that and then throw your floor down over
put
it.
your Tyvek over it, and you got insulation. I mean, it's a lot of guys get out there and they think, oh, we got to shovel, we got to get all this snow off there. Don't do it. I mean, pack your snow down, get you your sleeping area, put your floor down. Now, what you can do, so like this one has got what's called snow skirts built onto it. What you can do is you can get these snow skirts. You can dig you a little trench, which is how you're supposed to do the skirts.
Yep.
Dig you a little trench around there. If you don't want any airflow coming from the bottom, dig you a little trench, and then set your tent up, and then just cover up that snow skirt with that snow or dirt or whatever you have there, and you're not gonna have any airflow coming in from the bottom. It's gonna be sealed from there. So
Pretty awesome.
And it does have, like I said, we'll touch a little bit more on it. I'll stop talking about it, but
We're excited to use it. That's our sleep system, though. We run early season, late season. This sleeping bag, this is what we'll take all seasons.
Yep.
It is just a little bit heavier than what your standard, real cold weather mummy bag, but at 2 pounds, I think.
2 pounds.
Or
I mean,
2 pounds. It's still not very heavy.
No,
for what you're getting.
It doesn't take up all the space in the pack. That's all I like about it. It'll compress down to nothing. So
Yep.
I mean, you're getting your bang for your buck. But
I know when I have all my stuff in my pack, which I know food and water is going to vary a little bit on your weight, but with all my gear and all my stuff, I'm sitting around 20 pounds.
I haven't done mine yet, so we'll have to snap a video of that. Get the old fish scale out and see.
I'm not going to touch too much on food, just because we're going to do a separate video on how we're going to pack our food. But we try to get to that 120 calorie per ounce to try to get it up to 3,500 calories a day at least. You're going to burn a lot more than that, but you at least need to get that much back in you to be able to keep energy.
Well, yeah, keep energy, and you don't waste away to nothing while you're on your hunt. Come back at least with a little bit of body mass left on you.
We both run the Jet Bull Flash. I think that's what this one is. Great little Jet Bull. Doesn't weigh anything, but it does everything we need. We'll go over the mountain houses and all that stuff later. But of course, I don't think you can tell what my favorite mountain house is.
The beef stroke.
Beef stroke. Man, you can't go wrong
Beef
with it.
stroke.
Jet oil. All right, we'll just go over just a little bit of our random gear stuff. I carry one of these seats. It's thermarest seat. Great little at camp. Or get on your knees if you're cutting up an animal, anything. It's real nice. We both run the Muley Freak binocular harness.
I haven't ordered mine yet.
We'll both be running. I got this one a while back, and guys, I got to tell you, I really like it. Real quiet access to your binoculars. Got a few pockets on the sides, but on the bottom is your pistol holster. That was one of the selling points for me. Is I don't have a holster on my hip or nothing I'm messing with. I stick my pistol in there and it stays in tight. This thing doesn't move around. Real comfortable. So check out the Muley Freak on that. Game bags, of course. One of the main reasons we're going is fill the freezer up.
Fill it.
Fill the freezer. So I ordered these a while back just because I used up and my other game bags were real nasty. But these are what we've used in the past before and we've had great luck.
Yeah.
The Caribou
Good bags.
gear.
Yep, good bags.
Great game bags.
Need to order mine. Last time I got on Go Hunt, I think they were out of stock, but I think they might be back in stock. But
boot gaiters.
yeah, what yours are the Yedge, I think what they are.
Yep.
I run the Outdoor Research. I believe these are the.
They got so many brands of these guys.
Yeah.
Just try
Rocky
some out.
Mountain High Gators are what these are by Outdoor Research. Good gators.
Yeah, what else I got? This is just my tote of stuff that I'm gonna take.
Yeah.
Not necessarily everything's gonna go in my pack, but I have that stuff up there. Leuco tape, you can't ever have enough of that stuff. You get a hot spot on your foot, toe,
Yes.
whatever, ankle, you're good.
Leuco tape, tenacious tape. I actually take, so on my trekking poles, which they're kind of beat up, but I'll take and get like electrical tape or even like my Leuco tape, which I usually carry chapstick, and I'll put a little bit of
mine's
tape
sitting
around it,
there.
but I put electrical tape around my trekking poles. Don't have to have another deal in my pack. It's right there if I need it. I can just
Easy
take
way
it
to
off and
carry
go.
it.
So but trekking poles are another little random bit. If you don't have any, get them. They're a lifesaver. Trust
We
me.
both run the Outdoor Edge, the razor knives.
Yeah,
This one's the 3.5 inch, the razor light, but got all these interchangeable blades, guys. Doesn't weigh anything, but you can get through an elk pretty easily with one of these. I'll typically carry maybe one other knife of just a good hard heavy steel, but
yeah.
we'll do most generally all the elk with one of these.
With the replaceable. Yours is Outdoor Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you got.
I got the Havilon,
Havilon.
which I mean, guys, really and truthfully,
It's the same.
any of these knives, you're not going to go wrong. I mean, they are a thinner blade. I will say this: like if you're going to get in and really get after it, that's why we carry our hardened steel knives with us,
popping joints,
and stuff. This, I mean, it can do it, but it's a little hairy. I mean, it's kind of a flexible. I mean, it's just a surgical blade is all it is. But as far as skinning, cutting through flesh, everything like that, dude,
great.
They're great. I love them.
Battery charger. This one has a solar dock with it. I think we both have the same.
Yeah,
one.
I've got one. Yeah. Also got backup.
Yeah, because our GPS guys, we use Onyx. That's what we typically use for all of it. You save your data when you have service.
Yep.
And you're good to go. So we keep our phones charged with those.
Phones charged, batteries for the camera charged.
Yeah.
Really any kind of electronic that we're gonna have back there.
Yeah, all our camera gear.
Which I think the Garmin, I think that battery lasts for quite a while on them.
Yeah, we have a Garmin inReach.
Yeah, inReach. So
that's actually what I forgot on my sleep system. That's my pillow.
Oh yeah.
It blows up, but take a pillow. A good night's rest is worth packing just a little bit of extra stuff with you.
Gotta have a little bit of. I'm a
have
creature
some
of comfort, so you've gotta have a little bit of comfort. Can't really think of anything. I know this is kind of random, but for those of you that do camera work and video your hunts and whatnot, this one hasn't been opened yet, so I hope all the pieces are here. But this is what we run on our packs. It's a QD, or a quick disconnect. If I can get it to disconnect, so it may not come out. Yeah, there it is. So we'll hook up this to the this base plate to the bottom of our camera, and then this little thing here we can actually put on our shoulder strap on our backpack. And if we don't feel like, if we're not filming, or if we don't want to carry our bipod or monopod, whatever we're going to have that day, we can just take the camera off, put the bipod or whatever in our backpack, and then just strap the camera right here. Good to go. If we see something, all we got to do is just push this button, quick release, take it out, and we're good to film and shoot. So any of you guys that do camera work, look into these. This is, like I said, I can't remember the exact name.
They worked great on our elk hunt last year.
Just look for, I think it's QD backpack, for QD backpack camera mount or something like that. I think is what I searched for. Amazon sells them. Check it out. They're sweet.
Fire starters, because I mean, it's not camping unless you got a fire. We carry these wet start fire starters. These actually got us out of a bind, what, 4 years ago?
3 years.
3 years ago.
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Golly, it's already been 4 years ago.
Yeah,
God,
we were
crazy.
6 miles back in and got into some weather, and wind was roaring. We didn't have enough clothes on us because we were still base camp hunting, but we got into some elk and we just kept going. Got in too far without having the right
That's
stuff.
what they look like.
They actually will look like a little marshmallow, but wind was roaring. We needed to get out of the weather for a little bit and warm up. Even with the wind blowing, as soon as a flame hits one of these, they flame up real quick.
Yep.
We was able to get a fire going back in this little cove and got warmed up. These, I'm not gonna say we was in life danger or anything, but we was in bad shape.
But we were in bad shape, and we really needed a little pick me up for sure. So
we carry these. I carry probably a few more things than most people would need to carry, but I'll carry these magnesium fire starters just as a emergency. But most of the time I'll use this. It's the Explorer electric lighter.
Yes,
just those four little. I don't know if you can see that. Those four little arcs right there. But windproof is the main thing. You can blow into it, it doesn't blow out. Well worth it up there, because we found out the hard way.
I gotta come up here. I gotta show you guys this a little closer.
We found out the hard way that these butane lighters don't work at high elevation.
I can figure out how to do this one. There it is. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Let me come on camera. See if I can get it up in here. But I mean, that's it. You can blow on it, do whatever you want, and it will not blow out. It is
USB
sweet.
chargeable. There's that awesome little lighter.
I think it's sweet.
They're like, I think $15 or something on Amazon. It's the Explorer is this one, but they got a bunch of different kinds.
Talking safety stuff. Dusty May brought up a good point this year. We never carried them before, ever.
Yep.
Ever. But, guys, going backcountry, I know you're going to be like, oh, this is stupid. Well, maybe you need to pay attention and you won't get yourself in these kind of situations. But, guys, you never know what's going to happen out there.
Accidents happen.
Get a tourniquet, guys.
Yep.
Especially if you're going in a group of guys. Buy them. You can get them on Amazon.
Yeah.
20-something bucks. You get a pack of 4 or 5, whatever it is. Hand one out to all your buddies. You got one. Let's say something terrible does happen. Unfortunately, you got a chance of saving your friend's life.
You're 5 miles in. You're not going to get him out before you can. You can get help.
Yeah.
You got to be able to stop that bleed in a bad situation.
Yeah.
We've both been through first aid training, tourniquet training, and you got to be able to know how to stop that bleed. So I'd recommend learning how to use one and carry them. Even if it ain't in your group, you may stumble onto somebody.
Exactly. Yeah.
We've heard all kinds of horror stories of guys slipping with their knife, cutting up an elk, or whatever the scenario is. Be prepared, because we're way back in there. Carry. We all got a tourniquet. I carry a little first aid kit that's got everything in it. Another tourniquet, eye wash.
Yep. You gotta be prepared.
Be prepared, guys.
Still on the random gear stuff. When it comes to keeping the blade sharp in the back, the pocket knife sharpener by Work Sharp.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Is money, guys.
That thing is legit.
That thing is sweet. Hit it a couple times on the ceramic there. you're good to go.
Net gaiters, can't ever
Good to
have
go.
enough of
Yeah,
those.
net gator.
Dry bags.
Dry bags.
Yep. I carry several of these guys.
You carry some, I carry some.
You can't ever have enough of them. This big one, I got this big one. This is what I typically will stuff my food in. That'll be all my food for 10 days will go in. And carry a couple other ones. I'll have some just random stuff in it, but this one right here, we'll both carry the same kind of size. We carry camera gear, guys, just doing our show. And run into a little rainstorm, whatever the case is, slip that over the camera, ride it out, you're good to go. They sell them just about everywhere, and every price range you can imagine. You don't have to break the bank getting a dry bag, but I can't go wrong having extras of those. We went over tourniquets, lighters, game bags, all that stuff. Mountain money. I carry toilet paper and baby wipes, and
I'm a toilet paper. I'm not a toilet paper. I'm a baby wipe guy. When I'm in the mountains, I'm a baby wipe guy.
Baby wipes.
Specifically, if you're wondering, the Huggies cucumber and green tea scent. Smells amazing.
I got the dude wipes.
But no, really, guys, like these, my honest opinion, I do like the wet wipes better, just because, I mean, you ain't got a shower, you ain't got a bath out there, so I mean, taking care of business,
you're good to go.
You're good to go.
You're gonna laugh at us a little bit, but I'm telling you, a little trick that we've learned: take some baby butt cream. I actually don't have any left because I just had a small tube for the last one. But
do it.
You run a little chafage, whatever, because we're back in there 10 days. A little baby butt cream, it'll take care of the problem.
Yeah.
You're good to go. So laugh if you want, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. Random bags. Carry, of course, late season, guys. I got my orange vest, couple beanies, First Light beanie, First Light brim beanie. This little thing here is awesome. Early morning, but water system. I got the Catadine.
The Be Free.
Be Free.
I got the Catadine, however you say it, Hiker Pro.
Yeah, this little thing here is awesome. Like, I think it's 1 liter to 2 liters a minute is what it'll filter. This is a 3-liter little bladder. You can hang it up. It comes with a hose and quick connects to where I can quick connect it into my bladder. If I think I gotta get another piece, but I can take the mouthpiece off, quick connect into there, or just filter into the top of it. But
I think
it does a great job.
I think yours has. I think it has the piece. Yeah,
I haven't
have the pieces for your bladder.
I haven't actually used that part yet,
but
because I'll usually just pour into the top of my bladder.
The thing about this one too, you can actually drink out of this, correct? Like a bottle.
You got to get the different filter.
Okay.
It'll have the mouthpiece where you can drink out. This one snaps in, but you can drink out of the hose.
Gotcha.
What I like about it, guys, is a real simple system. Take this filter out, the back flush it. You can stick it in the stream, slosh it around. Back flush is real easy, and pretty good little system.
Mine's just your standard pump. Got your hose that goes out into the water, and then the one that comes out, put it tight into your bag. You can pump. I think it's. Don't quote me on this. I want to say it's 2 to 3 liters a minute, somewhere in that range, which I mean is good enough. So, good filter though, real good filter.
I've actually had this one for 4 years now, and I've never taken it out of the box.
I've got the same one.
With water, guys, you can't carry all the water you're going to need with you for 10 days, and you need to stay hydrated. So I carry that. That's the main filter I'll use. But then I carry this one in case I have a malfunction.
We just keep it in.
It's a Sawyer Mini. Comes with the dirty bags, everything in there. It'll get you by.
Yep,
but don't take a chance with water, even if it looks clear. It'll ruin your hunt. It'll be a sick dog.
It makes me think of Randy Newberg. The last video we watched of it is Death by Dysentery. Here lies Randy Newberg. Himself to death. Don't be that guy.
Don't want to be that guy.
And if you haven't watched that video, I suggest you go watch it because it's hilarious. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
It's a great video. Great video. Don't take a chance with water. Filter it. Even if it looks clear, don't chance it, guys. Either get the tablets, good filters, whatever, but don't take a chance with water.
Sorry.
Platypus. That's the bladders we like to run.
Yeah.
they're tough. We run a bunch of different kinds, and
Yeah.
we've had leaks on the seams. And
The only other one that I've ran that did the Camelback, it's all
Camelback
right.
did okay.
Guys, check out Geiger Rig. It's a pressurized filter system. It's got a little bulb here. You can pressure it up, kind of like a blood pressure cuff. Pressure it up, and you can actually squeeze your mouthpiece, and it actually is pressurized water coming out. I mean, you can use to wash stuff off, do whatever. If your buddy runs out of water and you don't want him sucking on your hose, you can just squirt it in his mouth. But no, I mean, that's a good system. Look into it for sure.
This bladder right here, they work great.
Yep.
No rubber taste or anything
No.
to it. I did make a change this year on mine though. I actually was running. I actually ran just a Camelback hose last year, and I didn't have any issues. But I got the insulated Camelback hose for it because
I didn't have very good luck with the platypus, just hose and mouthpiece last year. Like early season, turkey hunting here, whitetail hunting here,
archery elk.
archery elk, whatever. I mean, I have no issues with it, none. But I mean, it wasn't 20 something degrees. Yeah, the wind was blowing, granted, but the uninsulated version of the platypus hose was frozen 99.999999% of the time that we were there, and I just had to solely depend upon just a bottle because I couldn't get any water out of my hose. It was frozen solid. The mouthpiece would just completely be a solid chunk of ice. I know there's gonna be people like, "Whoa, blow your hose out." Well, I'd blow my hose out still, and it still would be frozen. I don't know. It's not that it's a bad hose. I did buy an insulator for it. I am gonna bring it, but I will have a spare in my bag in case I run through the same issues with this. But I am gonna try and run. I just bought just a regular hose insulator off of Amazon. I'm gonna slide that on and see if it works. But good system, just not. I don't know.
Not foolproof.
No, the Camelback, I didn't have the issues.
Yeah.
And my Geiger rig, I ran it for 4 or 5 years, and I never had issues with it. I don't know what it is, if it's a design flaw or what, but the mouthpiece just does not like cold. So other than that,
Oh, headlamps.
headlamps.
Yeah, the Black Diamond. I run the 350, I think is what it is.
Mine is
Great little headlamp. Don't weigh anything. Real bright. Batteries last a long time in them.
I run the 400. I mean, it's good.
Little
For the light. So, and it's got the red and green and everything added to it. So, I mean, it's a good lamp. If you're looking for one, I mean, it's fairly inexpensive. I mean, $60 I think is what it ran.
Yeah.
I mean, but worth every penny of it. It's a great headlamp.
Little
Lightweight.
camp light for the tent. We both run 2 different kinds, but this was just a cheap one off Amazon. Doesn't weigh anything, but works great. Real bright.
I got the Princeton Tech little dome light. You can hang it from your tent. It's even got a built-in bottle opener on it. I think that's what it's for anyways. That's what I've used it for. And you can take the top off of it. And you can use it as just a regular flashlight as well. So check it out. It's pretty good. And I don't think it's but like $6, I think, on Amazon. $8, $10, something like that. Pretty cheap.
Calls, because we're going late season. This probably won't even go in my pack. I bet.
Maybe in the trailer, but
Yeah, probably in my tote. But I mean, elk do talk all year long. We're not back in there with them all the time, but they do. Elk will talk. They're very vocal. You could probably late season maybe get a young bull to respond to it, but chances of calling him into it are pretty slim. Probably run him off more than anything. But I'll probably carry these the Born and Raised guys, the Kill Pack. I bought these this year and been trying them out. I really like them. They get teamed up with Phelps, I believe, and
Phelps,
great calls.
Great calls, guys. Any of Phelps calls, truthfully, great calls. They're good.
I'm carrying all 3 just because I bought all 3. Didn't know which ones I'd like, but I kind of like all of them. Real comfortable, easy to use, whether you're a beginner caller or expert. I think you'll like these calls. Good volume, good crisp sound. But I'll probably carry these for maybe stopping a bull or something, but probably won't be trying to call too much being late season. Archery, I'd be carrying all this stuff with me. We'd be out there teasing them, but good stuff. Crocs. I carry these cross water. Keep my shoes from getting wet if we're in a stream. yeah, when I get to camp, I kick my boots off. I'll put these on, put my feet by the fire, and just relax. But these will be strapped on the outside of my pack. It's pretty much everything.
I think that's it.
Just random stuff, paracord and whatnot. Everybody's going to carry something different. This is just kind of the stuff that we've used. We used to carry a lot more than this, and then over the years, kind of throw stuff out we realized we didn't use and didn't need to carry to cut the weight down. But with most of my gear, the way it is in there, without food and water, I'll be around 20 pounds. Your food and water's going to add a little bit more, but
I hadn't weighed mine yet, so I'm not sure where I'm at, but we'll get to that.
But we've been asked about this video for a while, guys, and we wanted to with elk season coming up, kind of this is how we do it. We've watched a lot of videos when we were first starting out, and there was a lot of guys out there that helped us out and give us some pointers and stuff on it. So we hope you got something out of this video. You got any questions, holler at us. We'd be glad to talk to you guys. Message us, whatever you want to do. Up till elk season, I'll be posting on our Instagram pictures and talking about the gear that we've done today, and there'll be links on there to be able to check it out. So I hope you liked the video. Any questions, any comments, leave it to us, and maybe we'll run into you this year out there. So I think that's it, isn't it?
That's it. I think that's it.
That's it.
It's a lot of gear.
A lot of gear. Thanks for watching, guys.